out. So unfortunately, it's very likely that we're still going to find more people trapped, and that some of them could be the casualties of the kind that we don't want, people who've lost their lives.
Well, a little earlier, I spoke to Daniel Lieberson, who is in a hotel in Mexico City right now and was there when the earthquake struck.
I was in a meeting on the 26th floor. It's the second tallest building in the country of Mexico, and all of a sudden it just started moving. And you know what it is, so you grab onto a pillar and everything came crashing down. All the glass, the chinaware, the tables. In my room, the safe opened even though it was locked. The closet doors came down. Everyone's sleeping in the lobby, so no one wants to go back up.
Are you in the lobby as well?
Now I am. Half hour ago I wasn't, but when it started to move again, I said, I'm going down to the lobby.
Are you going to stay there now?
Yeah, I'm going to stay here. The problem was the evacuation signs had fallen, so I ended up into the basement. I overshot. I had to come back up again to get into to the first floor. When we went down from the 26th floor, 26 flights of stairs, the pipes broke and the water was pouring into the stairwell. So it was very hard to get down because you don't want to slip. So it took us a good time to get down.
How did people cope with that? Because it must have been a time of panic as well.
It's a total time of panic. I agree with you. I mean, a lot of people, the people who live here, I come every month for 1 week for the last 4 years, but the people who live here always think it's going to happen but not be so bad. People are just hysterical. I mean, some people were just, you couldn't control them. You couldn't console them. There was a woman in a wheelchair that the other people were carrying down the stairs too, because you couldn't use the elevators. So it was very, very dramatic. And like I said, I've been through a lot of these before, but not here in Mexico.
You talked about grabbing onto a pillar when things started to shake. Is that because I don't know what the advice is when an earthquake starts. Is that what you're supposed to do?
Well, there's no way for you to get out. You might be hit by something. What happens here in the Hilton, this is the reason why I've always stayed at the Hilton, it has a hydraulic system that are linked to certain pillars. And it's the same thing. There's another building here called the Interamericana. It's been there for 60 years. It's an exact replica of the Empire State Building in New York. It was the same person. He built it here first and then went to New York and built it. And they both have hydraulic systems. And so you just have to hang on because the building will move up and down and sideways. So there's certain pillars that are designated. They have a green sign, and those are the ones you just have to grab onto. We couldn't stand up. We fell down. There was no way to stand up. It was just very strong. It felt like forever, but it was probably, 20 seconds, 30 seconds? At 11 o'clock yesterday, we had a simulation for an earthquake because it was the anniversary, 32 years of the 85 one. And then 2 hours later, there we were in the real earthquake.
When you had that simulation, that drill, were people taking it seriously? You know, were they doing it the way you're supposed to, or were they blasé about it?
They were very blasé because everyone said, we do this every year for 32 years. Why do we do this? Nothing's going to happen. If it happens, it'll be small. Don't worry. But the good thing was all those people were nearby because 2 hours later, they were handing out water and they were helping people who had fallen and broken their nose or broken arms. They took us across the street from the hotel is a park. So they said, everyone go to the park. But the cell phones are down. They're still not working well. So we didn't have Wi-Fi access. We weren't in the hotel. But we all went to the park where we thought it was safer. But people were in, they were just crying. What could you do? It's been very traumatic.
Yeah, and continues to be as well as that rescue and recovery operation goes on in Mexico City. That's Daniel Lieberson, who was on business there, who's, as we speak, still in that hotel in Mexico City feeling the aftershocks. So we'll keep following that story through Drive tonight. It's 12 minutes past 4.